So, just wanted to give my thoughts on films like Backrooms, Obsession, horror films that have been really bigger than Star Wars right now, which is unbelievable, and I love it. I love that horror films are being bigger than Star Wars. They deserve the recognition. So I just want to say, it's since it is YouTubers who have directed these films, I want to talk about this phenomenon quickly. Where did it start? Arguably, you could say it started with VHS in the early 2000s, because the first VHS, one of the directors, I forget their names, but they directed Scream 5 and 6, and also Ready or Not. And I'm pretty sure they were YouTubers to begin with. So that's where this phenomenon arguably started, but it kind of didn't really happen again until 2023 with Talk to Me, and that was a big film, really good. Some people might not like it, but I say it's worth a watch, even if you might not like it. It is worth watching. And that was directed by YouTubers. Now, before Obsession came out, before The Backrooms came out, you had Iron Lung, directed by YouTuber Markiplier. Now, even some people might, I know it might sound crazy, but some YouTubers even didn't know who Markiplier was, just because they might not be in the gaming space on YouTube. But it's impressive that he did all the acting and directing, and he did everything for that film, and it was a success. Which it does prove that Hollywood is fading. It's going down, and it needs to get better. Because when YouTubers, can make fantastic films that people love over Star Wars, it proves Hollywood needs to change. They need to adapt with the times, because people are willing to go to cinema, but they're willing to go there and they're gonna watch horror movies directed by YouTubers, but they're not gonna see Star Wars. That is funny and sad, because it proves horror doing great as always, but Hollywood blockbusters can barely get by. Backrooms hasn't been out that long, has it? No. And it's already beating Mandalorian and Grogu movie. It just shows that Hollywood is bad. It's piss poor. And it needs to improve. And we need to look at films like The Backrooms, Obsession, Talk to Me, those films directed by YouTubers. If Hollywood wants to improve, they should hire YouTubers who know what they're doing and let them make the films that they know they want to see and that audience want to see, because clearly audiences are willing to see films directed by YouTubers rather than big corporate films. Here's what I think Hollywood should do. They should just work with YouTubers. Work with the internet. Don't try to get it age restricted. Don't try to do copyright stuff, because that shit's not working anymore for them, really. Because when YouTubers can do a better film than Hollywood, it's clear they need to embrace them and not just give them copyright strikes just because they used a clip to give evidence and context to a viewer who might not have seen that specific film. Now, who should they work with? I don't think there's some influencers they should and shouldn't work with. Don't work with YouTubers who have admitted they've done a crime. So don't do a Jeepers Creepers where you work with a criminal after they've been charged or have at least admitted to doing a horrible crime and there's evidence. Okay? Don't do that. So don't work with James Charles, Hollywood. I know you won't, but don't work with big creeps like that. And don't work with people who scam children like Logan Paul. Don't. Here's who you should work with. Work with talented, great, inspirational individuals who post stuff online and is linked to whatever genre you're doing. Now, I'm not going to say me, because I'm not that great. Because I've just started, so yeah, I'm not going to be that great. But you know who is that great, and when I think can do a great job? Dead Meat, James A. Janice, Chelsea Rebecca, all those at Dead Meat. Let them do a horror movie. I think they'd be perfect for a Scream movie or a Stephen King movie or just any horror movie they want to do. Let them. Give them whatever budget they need. Let them do it. Same for people like Haunted Hippie. I think she could do a great horror movie. I've seen some of the short films she's done. They look great. Give her whatever budget she needs, and let her do whatever horror movie she wants. I think YouTubers are the next step in Hollywood. And finally, budgets. Hollywood has a problem with budgets. Look at Stranger Things. I know it's not Hollywood, it's streaming, but streaming is becoming Hollywood, and that Stranger Things has a ridiculous budget in the season 4s and 5s. Here's an idea. Obsession wasn't made for that much. I think it was something $1,000. And then you've got Backrooms. I think it was just made for like $1 million or something. Obsession had less money in it, like budget wise. It had less than Ghostbusters. So I think Hollywood should take that to heart. And here's what their plan, what they should do. Hire YouTubers or just, talented individuals who aren't creeps and know what they're doing and are talented and just want to tell good stories and don't really care about the money, for one. And also, don't use too much money. Like, you don't need insane budgets just to tell good stories. And you'll get more money back if you have like $10,000 budget. For instance, look at The Evil Dead. Big franchise now, but started off with a small budget. So that's why I say, get talented individuals who know what they're doing, but are willing to learn, improve, but also willing to experiment, be creative, and just, express a story they want to tell because they want to tell it, not because money. That's it. All I have to say. Hollywood sucks right now, but that's how it can improve in my opinion. Please comment down below if you agree or don't.